The three apps that I use the most is WhatsApp, Instagram, and YouTube. What else were you expecting? Well, WhatsApp is the app I use the most, but in this video, we won't be talking about any social media or entertainment apps. Rather, I'll be showcasing certain apps that help me manage my personal life and also help me stay productive. In case you are new over here, hey guys, my name is Prithviraj. I'm an electronic music producer, a part-time gamer, and I also try to make videos. I would like to start off the list with TODOIST. It has been my favorite task management app for a while now. I've tried out various task management apps, but this is the one I always kept coming back to. This is surely my most used app after all the social media, of course. One of the many reasons why I keep coming back to this app is because it is cross-platform. Many of the apps I previously used, let's take Things 3 for example, it can be only used on an iPhone or a computer running on macOS. My primary desktop is Windows, so it made sense for me to stick using TODOIST. This one has surely helped me in that matter. I basically manage all my projects through TODOIST. I'm currently on the free version of TODOIST as of now, so I can have up to 5 projects at a time. I didn't really upgrade to premium because I don't have more than 5 ongoing projects at a time. But in case I do have more than 5 projects at a time, I manage the least important one in Notion, and I'll talk about Notion a few minutes back. This is for my YouTube project. I've sorted it into 5 categories: the video ideas on top, the research, then the shoot and the edit process, and then to finalize the video before uploading. I break down my task into chunks so that I don't lose motivation midway. I also mention the dates on when I want a certain task to be completed. If I wanted to create a video on Apple Notes, I just won't add create Apple Notes video on my to-do list. I would rather break it into small chunks. Like for this one, I would create a task called research, and once I'm done with that, then I'll add a task called script the video, then shoot and edit the video, and so on. And then we'll finally have access to the final files. It will help you be more efficient this way. You can also set reminders if you have the pro version. Well, I set my reminders using Amazon Alexa, so I don't really need this feature, and it's a lot easier to ask Alexa to remind you about something. If there is a random task that needs to be done, I either add it to the inbox where the entire list is present, else if I have a deadline, then I just add it to the calendar view mode. Like for this task, I had to call my gym buddy to tell him that I'll be again skipping gym tomorrow. And if you're enjoying this video so far, then I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. It will really help me a lot. The next app I would like to feature is called WALLETAPP. I have recently started using this app, and trust me, I really needed this in my life. This has surely become an important part of my life now. I used to spend my money on random stuff, and then I always used to regret my decision. So yeah, this is helping me a lot. It took me a while to implement this habit permanently, but I'm thankful that I did this. This is basically an expense tracker app. Whenever I spend some money, even if it's a small amount like 10 rupees, which converts to around 12 cents only, I note them down. From buying a chewing gum to buying a new camera, I bought this one recently, I note all of them down. I don't really log the money I earn because I just want to see my expenses. I just did this so that I can always see the red graph, which is always going down, and I feel bad about it. Seeing the graph in negative affects me psychologically and reminds me to spend less money and save more. This small yet effective change has helped me manage my funds a lot. Speaking about the app itself, you can again get it on both Android and iOS devices, and they also have a web version, so you can access it using your computer. You can sync your bank account or credit cards, and it will automatically add in your expenses for you. But I suggest you shouldn't do that. You can feel the pain even more if you manually type the amount. If it gets synced automatically with your credit card or your bank account, this just becomes another bank statement or a credit card statement you will never read or never care about. So you need to type in manually to feel the pain on how much money you're losing. Even though autosync is such a great feature, I still will like to manually log in my expenses. It shows all your expenses in different graphical formats, so you can easily trace where all your money went. The third app I want to talk about is Notion. You might be familiar with this app, as most of the highly productive YouTubers like Ali Abdal, Thomas Frank, etc. all use Notion to run their lives. I originally started using it as a note-taking app, but I've started using it in a more effective way now, and this surely has helped me a lot to stay productive. I'll create a video on how I use Notion to its max potential really soon, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel for that. This is my so-called homepage on Notion. I call it my mind palace. I have kept it really simple rather. I only add the most important tasks and my ongoing projects here. Like I previously told, I do all my project management in TODOIST. I just have them listed on Notion to keep reminding myself about them. I also have this clock widget, and it's quite a decent addition. Below that, I have also added a widget of Google Calendar. I kinda use the time blocking method to plan my day. Hence, this is a good addition for me in my mind palace. I recently made a video on how you can sync Windows Calendar and Apple Calendar with Google Calendar. So in case you're interested in that, click the I button just right now, or else you can just head to the description. I also have added the default Notion calendar in this page called Planner. Here I only plan my uploads, that is which video is gonna be uploaded on what day. It basically helps me plan my content in advance. The reason why I do this here instead of Google Calendar is because my Google Calendar is often filled with multiple tasks and events because I used it for time blocking, and this is more of a decluttered workspace because I don't have thousands of tasks lying around. Hence it becomes a lot easier for me if I just want to see which video is gonna be uploaded on which day in a clear mind. I also script my videos in here. The Notion AI can really be helpful, to be honest. It can give you a head start when you want to write something, and once I'm done with the script, I just simply drag and drop it to my archives folder so that I can get access to it later if I need it to. I also note down and arrange my video ideas here. I'll be honest, I would have preferred using Apple Notes for noting down my video ideas, but the biggest drawback of Apple Notes is that you can't use it on Windows and Android devices. It will only work on Apple devices. But since an iPhone is my daily driver, I have to stick with something that is cross-platformed. But when I'm on the go, I just need to write down something. I always use Apple Notes for that. I also created this page called Scrapbook where I just type in random notes and thoughts, so it really comes in handy for that matter. So these were the 3 apps that help me stay productive. If you are looking for some more productivity apps, then click here. Else if you want to know how you can make the most of ChatGPT to stay productive, then click here. So thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video and also subscribing to my channel, as it will help me a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the next one real soon. Have a great day ahead, everyone.